So here's the problem with thinking consciousness is just neurons firing. Neurons are just matter, and matter on a quantum level is not fixed until something observes it. Let's break this down. Your brain is made of atoms, and atoms don't have fixed state until they interact with something, meaning your brain itself is a collection of probabilities until something collapses them into a stable form. But here's where it gets weird. Who or what is doing that collapsing? Did it exist before, or does it exist on a continuum? Is it happening in the future, or is it only happening in the present? Do we only think about now in the past? Do we ever experience the true present moment? If your thoughts were purely physical, just electromagnetic signals, then they'd be subject to the same quantum uncertainty as everything else. But thoughts aren't probabilities, they feel continuous, direct. That means something is actively stabilizing them into reality. And here's where quantum mechanics gives us an answer. Consciousness isn't inside your brain, it's what collapses your brain into a functional state in the first place. Your awareness is entangled with reality at the quantum level. The brain is just a receiver, an interface. Your consciousness isn't a byproduct of neurons. It's a process embedded in the same quantum field that gives the universe form. So when you think you decide you exist, it's not happening inside your head. It's happening through you as a part of something much bigger. And if that's true, where do you actually begin and end? Last time, we said consciousness isn't just brain chemistry. It's a process of collapsing quantum probabilities into matter. Now, let's take it further. If consciousness isn't inside your head, then where is it? Enter manifolds, structures that define how space and reality fold together. Picture a 4D hypersphere. Your brain is just one cross-section of a much larger system. Your thoughts, they're not stored in your neurons, they're interactions with the manifold itself. You don't generate consciousness, you tune into it, like a signal in spacetime. Now let's layer in the Higgs. This field gives mass to particles, but what if it does more? What if it also determines the shape of observation itself? Everything that interacts with the Higgs field has mass, and everything with mass participates in observation. Here's the kicker. Your thoughts aren't just happening inside you, they're rippling through a multi-dimensional structure, entangled with everything else observing reality. A manifold isn't just a shape, it's a set rule for how reality interconnects. And if consciousness is a function of interaction, then what you call you might not be bound to just one point in space. You're a process, an expression of the system itself. So if consciousness is a field, and we're just nodes in a much larger system, then ask yourself, who or what is observing through it?